Let's roll the tape. Your in-depth breakdown of the Seahawks from former linebacker Dave Wyman.
How about that?
Wow.
We got the tape
I feel
noises.
extra special.
We got a new hyped up segment featuring you, Dave Wyman. Yeah, new feature we're bringing out here on the show every Tuesday and Friday at 3:30. We're going to roll the tape. Wyman's going to give his insight on the Seahawks and everything going on in football. So, Dave, we're going to do this three-question style. I know other shows do something similar, so we are using your expertise in this fashion. So, question one here for you. What's going on with Tariq Woolen?
Yeah, it was interesting hearing from Mark Schlereth just now because he went through something that I went through. And I think I've referenced this a few times, but second year comeback, preseason, awesome. Win the starting job, great. Start off with, a bunch of plays. About week 5, I missed a tackle. Then I missed another tackle. Then the next game, I missed another tackle and another tackle. And all of a sudden it gets in your head and it becomes this thing that like you can't get rid of it. And, and I did all the things. I hustled more. I lifted more. I did all that. Eventually the whole thing culminated when I got yanked in the Cleveland Browns Stadium, the mistake by the lake, I think they called that.
Yes.
And when I got back, they actually looked at the film and decided it wasn't my fault. And they gave me my job back, but I was only out for like a half. But I was so relieved that everything cleared up and I just went out and played and I was back to not thinking about too many different things. I wonder if that's going on with Tariq. Mark talked about that, how, he had, I think his developed a little bit quicker. He was his rookie year where he was playing well. And then all of a sudden, one game, then another game, and you just don't feel right. And I'm wondering if that's the case with Tariq Woolen because, well, look at Football 101. You can get that. Is it ready to go right now?
It's up. It's on YouTube.
Taylor Jacobs threw it up there. Stephen Burrill taped the whole thing. And, it's just, you look at what Tariq Woolen is doing there, and I would hate it if people think that's a lack of effort. It's just that he's thinking too much. So that's something I think a lot of players go through, and in that second year kind of sophomore slump, you want to call it or whatever. But I still believe in Reek Woolen. And by the way, quick story about him. Stephen Burrill was telling me that the media was all in this room sometime during the preseason. And he comes in and he goes, "Hey, y'all, I just want to be called Reek this year. I hope you guys don't mind. I really appreciate it." He was in full pads. And then he walks out. And Stephen was telling me how cool it was and what a nice guy he was about it. So he's just easy to root for. But I think he's gonna come around and start making plays here pretty soon.
All right, up next. Dave, how impressive has it been to see Devon Witherspoon emerge like he has? It's
really amazing, and the thing about it is everybody is starting to catch on. Like nationally, people are talking about this guy, and I think especially for ex-players that look at this kid knowing that he's only in his 6th game that he's playing against Arizona, or did he play in the first game? That's right. So it would be his 5th game.
Yeah.
Didn't play in the preseason very much, and he's just a very average-sized guy. You look at him, he's 5'11", maybe 185 pounds, and he just plays at a different speed. And he's got a lot of football is about angles, and he takes the most efficient angle every single time, whether it's a tackle, an interception, whatever. So yeah, it's really awesome to see that. And I keep saying this, the only thing that I think is more unique about that whole situation is that Schneider thought to take him at pick number 5. We didn't really need any corners, right? We were talking about that. I like the pick, but did they really need corners? They got Michael Jackson, Trey Brown, Reek Woolen, Kobe Bryant. And they take him, and it has entirely paid off. I mean, right now, I haven't paid a ton of attention to the other rookies except Jalen Carter. But it looks like right now, this kid could be Defensive Rookie of the Year. Yeah, we're going to talk more about this coming up next because Witherspoon getting the attention of national pundits and from scouts and people around the league who really do grade these things. So Devon Witherspoon, not just one of the best rookies, he's one of the best at his position this season. So it has been really impressive. And yeah, on that note, Dave, on the draft pick, the surprise of, you and Bob like to joke about that one draft where you go, well, they don't need a linebacker, and then all of a sudden, there they go. They take Jordan Brooks in the first round, and here it was the same thing. Well, out of every single position the Seahawks need on defense, they're not going to take a cornerback. Lo and behold, they took a cornerback.